John Stratton, Superintendent of Hernando County Schools, and I want to welcome you back to another edition of Superintendent's Roundtable. Today I have the pleasure of introducing our Teacher of the Year, Justin Early, and our Support-Related Employee of the Year, Brandy Figueroa. Welcome and congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
So let's get right to it. Justin, you're a teacher at Nature Coast High School, so tell us how that came to be.
Well, I love teaching at Nature Coast. It is wonderful. I've got a lot of support from my administration. I originally started off just wanting to get involved in football and made my way to Central High School. And while participating with the football program, I realized that I can make a better impact in students' lives if I was actually on campus. So I went through to get my credentials and worked my way over to Nature Coast Tech, where I was able to obtain the information technology position and hopefully make a good impact on students' lives in the classroom and on the football field. Good.
We're so glad you're here and so glad you did that. Brandy, you are a welcoming face at Challenger K-8. Tell us your path and how that came to be.
So once upon not too long ago, I started out as a volunteer. I was pulled over and said, "Hey, you're here a lot. Why don't you help us with our PTO?" And as a volunteer, I graduated. They're like, "Well, you're here all the time. Why don't you work with us?" And so I had some welcoming faces in our cafeteria, which I was frequently there with my kids, and worked on the floor with the kids. And from there, I had an opportunity to go work at the Education Foundation for a while. And I had the pleasure of meeting lots of different people in different parts of our school district. And from there, I missed being home, Challenger. Mm-hmm. And so I went back and I substituted for a while. And an opportunity to come to the front desk kind of surfaced. So I jumped all over it.
Good. So we're so glad you came back and are with us at that front desk too. It's always a pleasure when I visit to see you there. So let me take you guys back to the award night. Justin, what went through your head when you heard your name called?
It was almost surreal. I didn't have a thought that went through my head because I didn't think with all the other teachers and colleagues I had an opportunity to even compete with them, let alone be named as the winner. So first I had to pause and gain my composure. Felt like it was an hour, but I guess it was just a couple of minutes. And then I was able to go up to the podium and thank everybody for the support that we've had. It was surreal.
And it appeared so. Brandy, how about you? What went through your head when you heard your name?
Honestly, don't trip, don't fall, smile. It was a little suspicious having it happen at the school level because my husband's not very good at secrets. And then when he didn't go to work that morning, and I was like, "Well, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh, I got the morning off. We're just gonna take the kids to breakfast." And I was like, "Nah, something's fishy." Yeah. But over at award day, it was amazing. It was amazing. I felt the support and love from everyone.
Good. It was a great event for sure. How about your colleagues? How did they react, Justin, when they heard the news?
They believed in me the whole time. They actually weren't that surprised, which surprised me because, as I said before, I felt that I couldn't hold the candle to the other people that were up there with me. They were very supportive, and they told me I deserved to be there and to run with it. So
I know your students were very proud of you, and I think there might have even been one or two there that night supporting you as well.
Correct. They loved it, and they actually got to share along in it because we worked together with our tech team at Nature Coast to solve tickets, so they were able to put a chip on their shoulder and roll with it as well as if they had won.
Excellent. So even teaching during that moment, I like it.
Yes, sir.
So Brandy, how about you? How did your colleagues react when they heard the news?
After I got my hearing back, it was very, very exciting to say the least. They, kind of echoing what you were saying. Everybody was, it was surprising, but not surprising because we had a plethora of people in different parts of our organization. A lot of our, mechanics, if you will, keeping things moving. A lot of moving parts, and It was awesome.
And I know CK8 Challenger knows how to celebrate. And
yes.
I'm sure they did that well with you.
Yes.
So overall, tell me about how's the experience been so far?
Oh, it's been wonderful. There was paperwork that went along with it, but that's nothing compared to the opportunities that I've gotten. I've had the opportunity to sit at the tables with big wigs. My opinion now is heard on a larger level than it was before. And I was able to meet people who work outside of our county and other counties as their respective teachers of the year. And we were able to network and share different stories and ideas of what we do in the classroom. It's something that I could have never imagined would have been so good for me personally and beneficial as a teacher.
That's really good. How about you, Brandy? How's it been for you so far?
It's been great. The experience the other night with having our turnaround student was pretty awesome. Again, I was able to encapsulate a lot of the feelings too, because I myself was a turnaround student in high school. So I was like, oh, I remember this. This is good stuff. And to see the looks on their faces and just... It's been a great journey.
Good. I'm glad. So any advice for future teachers of the year or support-related employees of the year?
Would you like to go first, or?
I can only say I just, represent your best self and have some empathy for people that are being coming to you for something, and just, treat them as you'd want to be treated yourself, and the rest is just easy from there.
Perfect. I know I'd say go full steam with it. A lot of people are apprehensive, especially with having to go and possibly do interviews or to go and speak, but the benefits are so overwhelming compared to what little insecurities you might feel, that just go full steam with it. It's going to pay off.
Great advice from both of you. Well, on behalf of Hernando County Schools, I just want to thank you once again and congratulate you. I can't think of finer candidates for either position, and we are so proud of you. And it's very evident to me that you both lead with your heart, and I thank you because that's what I want from staff, and just thank you for what you do every day. And thank you for tuning in today. I just wanted to take a moment and introduce you to our Teacher of the Year, Justin Early, and our Support-Related Employee of the Year, Brandy Figueroa. Thank you again.